Thank you for every one of the words that you spoke. It's awesome. Alrighty, next up. You know, everybody here is like my favorite person, I gotta be honest with you. Yeah. True story. Come on. There is only one. And it's not Michael Bolden. It's not. It's this next gentleman. He's higher up on the list than you, but you're all number one. He's like number one. You're like 1.3. How's that? Alright. It's true. Alright, well, we only hung out twice. Okay. This next gentleman from your hometown, if you're from New York, from your hometown, this gentleman is I want to say the guy that kicked off the ragamuffin idea. And I want you to do one of these when you come on up, alright? Danny Panzella is the host of TrueSquad.tv, Ragamuffin Radio, and he's just an amazing person. And he's an anarchist, and you know what? He's a Danny Panzella. You can label him however you want to. And I don't mind sharing with you that he thinks I'm a little sexy. You know? So I don't mind telling you that. And I think he's sexy, so it's mutual. Oh, that's not cute, that's awkward. Listen, here comes Mr. Danny Panzella. Give him a warm welcome.
All right, folks, I cannot see anybody. You guys having a good time? Yeah, Liberty Fest. Ian and Gigi and Tracy did a good job this year. I like this place. We should have some more events here, right? Alright, so I gotta give credit where credit is due. I did not come up with the ragamuffins thing. I think the ragamuffin thing was coined talking about me, but I didn't come up with it. I have to give credit to Nick Spanos of Liberty HQ. He's the one who coined the term ragamuffins. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. So the theme of Liberty Fest is what's next for the Liberty movement. And I suggest that what's next should be what our priority should have been all along. Ron Paul has been an invaluable part of the Liberty movement. I can't take that away from him. I would never want to. But I think that there's been a little bit too much cult of personality around Ron Paul, and some people have forgotten what the principles of liberty are because they're so busy, they're so focused on that one goal of electing Ron Paul, and now they're kind of shifting that focus onto Gary Johnson. It just seems like it's always about another personality, deferring liberty to the next election. So let me not get too far off my written words here because I'll be speaking all day. If my tablet stops. Sorry. I just totally lost everything.
You anarchists have no organization. God bless you.
Alright, here we go. Or here we don't go. Good thing we're not running behind, right? I can't believe this just did this. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to speak from the heart. I had some really good stuff prepared. Alright, so the ragamuffin thing, for those of you who don't know, started out because what we refer to as Ron Paul Inc., or the Republicans, decided that there were certain people that shouldn't be allowed to represent Ron Paul or to represent the liberty movement or libertarianism. So, for instance, if you don't think that 19 terrorists or caves in Afghanistan were able to penetrate the most sophisticated and secure airspace on the planet with only armed with box cutters, or if you happen to think that buildings don't just fall for no reason in the middle of an afternoon, you don't belong in the liberty movement, according to some, like our friend Jack Hunter. I don't mind shouting him out, because he has no problem shouting me out. So, and I would say that this is antithetical to what liberty is about, right? I mean, I should be able to say to you, hey man, I don't agree with you that 9/11 was an inside job, but I respect your right to that opinion, and we can just agree to disagree. So I think the problem here, what the Ron Paul Revolution kind of forgot is the love part, right? We have the logo around anywhere with the love revolution. Nicole has it on the back of her neck. So, if we're treating people with love, a lot of philosophers have said it different ways over the years, right? So, the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Jesus said that the greatest commandment was to love others as you love yourself. So, if I'm treating people with love, I'm respecting their rights, then I will never collectivize them, or judge them, or try to marginalize them because of how they dress. They're not wearing blazers and khakis, or what they believe, 9/11's an inside job, or whatever it is. If I treat every individual as an individual and say, you know what, man, I love you. And you know what, there are people in this room that I don't even like. Right? You know who you are. No, that's not true. I really love everybody. I don't know if everybody loves me. But, my ass got grabbed a few times on the way up to the podium, so apparently I am somewhat loved. And it wasn't Larry. That's true. So let me not get off track here. So love. We should be treating others with love because that's really the crux of the non-aggression principle, right? We all believe in the non-aggression principle here. That violence is never acceptable except if it's in direct self-defense, right? Well, that's really what the heart of it is, right? You're not going to be aggressive with somebody you love. If somebody you love does something against you, violates your rights, or you have a disagreement with them, you're not automatically going to go towards a violent reaction or try to commit fraud. You're not going to violate the non-aggression principle with somebody you love. But, you know, there's a lot of people in this room that have, you know, I've had conflicts with, and, you know, maybe if it wasn't for our philosophical beliefs, it might go there. You know? You never know. So that's really what the important part of the philosophy is the love part. And I think a lot of us have lost that or forgotten about that. Not anybody in this room, but some people in the Republican circles, right? So I just think it's really important on a daily basis that we need to be examining ourselves, examining our heart, and saying, am I treating people with the respect that they deserve, regardless of whether I agree with them or even like them as a person? Because you don't have to like me as a person, but you do need to respect my rights, or you're wrong. You're not living up to the libertarian philosophy. And, you know, I guess what I'm really saying is that we need to have integrity with our philosophy, and we should every day be examining our lives and saying, how does my life not fit in with the philosophy that I say I espouse? And if we're doing that, then you'll never cross that boundary, you'll never cross that line. You're not going to collectivize somebody, you're not going to step over their rights, and I think the world would be a better place. Can we agree on that? Everybody just treated everybody with love and respect. And that's what the revolution is about. It's not about revolution. We've had a lot of talk about revolution. It's no longer about revolution. It's a lot of what John was saying. It's about evolution. It's about changing yourself and becoming a more loving person and internalizing the spiritual aspect of the liberty philosophy. And that's really all I wanted to say. You know, just love one another. That's really what it comes down to. That's what libertarianism is. So, I'm good. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to go up to the bar and have a couple of drinks because we need to make sure that we're not leaving Ian with a big bill at the end of the night. So, tip your bartenders. Check out, there's a lot of great vendors outside. You can check out, Tom Woods is here. He's got a lot of great books. And there's a lot of other great people out there. Silver Circle is an awesome booth. And Now I just want to give a couple of shout outs. So have a great time, guys.
I love you too. He thinks I'm sexy and he loves me. Wait a minute. You know what? Alright. We're all about liberty and truth, right?